Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a yarn review. A while ago I picked up a few of these Caron Blossom Cakes. I have never used this yarn before, so it's new to me. And whenever I get a new to me yarn, especially one that has this mixed color, so it's not a solid color, this has a little bit of color to it mixed in. It's not all one color. They're very pretty cakes. So it is a 4-weight medium size yarn. It says it is machine washable and dryable. It's 61% cotton, 39% acrylic. This color here is called Blossoms. So you can see it's really pretty. It's a nice soft yarn. So this is an 8-ounce or 227 gram cake. It has 481 yards in it, or 440 meters. So it's a nice size. So whenever I get a new to me yarn, especially one that is not solid color, I like to make a really small swatch or sampler. So I'm going to knit a little swatch. Regular crochet here is my 5mm crochet hook. And I am going to try a little bit of Tunisian crochet, and this is also a 5mm Tunisian crochet hook, or an Afghan hook. The knitting needles, these are Susan Bates, and I got these a while ago, but I don't know exactly what the size is, so I tried to match them up as closely as I could. This looks like it might actually be like a 4.5mm, but it's close enough. So I'm going to start with a knitted sampler, and I'm going to see if I can find the middle of this cake. I hate to pull too much out, but I really don't want to go from the outside. Sometimes they're real easy. This one does not have a nice easy pull. So I think what I'm going to do is just unravel from the outside, so it's easier for me to rewind this when I take my little swatch sampler apart. So I'm going to cast on 10 stitches. And so far that was really easy to work with, so I'm very pleased about that. And I'm just going to work a few knit stitches here. Try to get the idea of how this color looks on a knitted item. Every time you buy a new yarn, especially one that has color changes, that's variegated, self-striping, or anything that could affect the overall pattern, it's always good to kind of get an idea of what different stitches might look like with that color pattern. Especially with the variegated yarns, you never know how the colors are going to work up in any stitch. So I really think this is a super easy yarn to work with. I'm not getting snagged at all on my needles. I really like the colors. So far so good. So I'm just working all knit stitches right now. I will do a knit, purl, knit one row and purl the next row for a few, so we can see how that traditional stockinette type stitch looks with this yarn. I have worked a few rows in just a garter stitch, which is all knit stitches, and then I worked a row knit, purl, and just look at how amazing that yarn is. I love the color. I love how it's working up. It is not, the colors are not overstated. They're just a gradual, nice mix. I absolutely love this. So far for the Caron Blossom Cakes and knitting, it is a 10 out of 10. Alright, so I transferred all of my stitches onto my Tunisian crochet hook. So I'm going to start just by getting back down to the beginning. So I'm actually just going to be working a reverse pass here. Alright, so I worked my way back down after transferring my knitted loops onto a Tunisian crochet hook. I'm just going to be working the Tunisian simple stitch just because I want to make it easy for myself. And again, the yarn is playing really well with my Tunisian crochet hook. It is super easy to work with. I'm not getting snagged on the yarn. It's not grabby, it's not pulley. It's soft. It's, I mean, I don't know what else I can say about this yarn, and I've never used it before. This is not a paid promotion by any means. It is a new to me yarn that I've been really curious about, and I finally had a chance to pick some up, so I cannot wait to use this in a project. Alright, so now you can see the knitted, the Tunisian crochet. I think I prefer the knitted stockinette stitch so far, but that is really pretty too. And like I said, this yarn, it works up so nice and it is so easy to work with. So let's try the regular crochet. We'll work some single and double crochets and see how we like it. I have transferred to my regular crochet hook, and I am just going to work some single crochets across the top. This is not really a pattern, so I don't care about stitch counts or if I'm going into actual stitches or spaces. So that was real nice. I really liked how quick that was, and look at that nice color change. So let's just chain 3, turn, and work a few double crochets. Alright, so there's our little sampler. I've got my double crochets on the top. There's a row of single crochets. We've got our Tunisian right here in the middle, our stockinette stitch, and our just knitted garter stitch down here. So yeah, I really, really like this. I cannot wait to put this into a project and to start on something with these other amazing colors. So overall, this was a fantastic yarn to work with. The Caron Blossom Cakes, thumbs up. I can't recommend it enough, and I haven't even made anything with it. But it's so easy to work with. It doesn't get snagged. It's soft. The colors are just, they're just so nice. They're subtle. They will really make just the simplest stitch pop. Until next time, happy crafting everyone. Bye.